Hi, I'm Dr. Dan Shapiro. I'm a plastic surgeon certified by the American Board of Plastic Surgery. I've been practicing the Scottsdale Valley area since 1992, and all I perform is cosmetic or aesthetic plastic surgery. One of the most important advancements that I made in my practice is my first visit down to spend time with Dr. Alfredo Hoyos in Colombia about 6-7 years ago. That dramatically changed my body contouring practice, and I think I'm the only plastic surgeon in Arizona that performs VASER High-Definition Liposuction. A common question is, what happens? What do I do during a VASER High-Definition Liposuction case? VASER High-Definition Liposuction is a different procedure than standard VASER liposuction in many respects. The first is the marking. So generally, when I mark somebody for VASER High-Definition Liposuction, I'm making specific marks in a three-dimensional fashion. I'm trying to perform a three-dimensional body contouring procedure as opposed to just volume reduction, which is what VASER liposuction does. VASER High-Definition Liposuction uses the VASER technology to both tighten the skin and to provide superficial and deep fat liquefaction in order to bring out or change the shape of your body in a more aesthetic fashion. So what usually happens in the procedure? Generally, when I perform VASER High-Definition Liposuction, I like to bring the patient in the night before because I will make specific markings that are specific to the procedure, whether it be performing back and flank reduction and contouring with Brazilian butt lift, or causing increased contouring of the abdomen, or performing a six-pack, if you will, definition of a man or definition of the chest. I like to bring in patients before the surgery. The surgery itself, let's say, is performed the next morning. Generally, I will have patients come in at an hour before surgery. I go over the markings again. They go in the operating room, and then what I do is, once patients are asleep, I put fluid beneath the skin that is called tumescent fluid and allow that to sit for about 10 minutes. After that initial procedure, I will go ahead and use the VASER probe, which is the VASER technology, the ultrasonic liposuction, to cause skin tightening in certain areas where I want to get increased definition. So let's say I'm performing VASER high definition of the abdomen. I will cause skin tightening of the central abdomen and then perform superficial and deep emulsification. I will also use that VASER technology and also the liposuction cannulas to cause increased definition in certain muscle groups. So let's say I am performing abdominal VASER high-definition liposuction. I will initially cause skin contraction, and then I will cause superficial and deep skin fat emulsification, and then I will take my liposuction cannulas to contour the fat almost like butter or putty to provide the kind of shape that I'm looking for as an endpoint. I will also use the liposuction cannulas to cause increased definition in the skin to promote increased visualization of muscle groups. So I may cause increased definition of the lateral border of the rectus muscle. I may cause increased definition of the tendinous inscriptions to provide that six-pack look. I may provide increased definition in the back to cause sacral dimples that kind of give you that sexy back that people like to see in models. And then I also may use some of the fat that we've taken out to augment certain areas. I may take that fat, re-inject it in the rear end for increased definition and proportion. That's called a Brazilian butt lift. I may take that fat in men and re-inject it in the chest instead of pectoralis implants. But all of this is performed at the same time. So it is a skin tightening, muscle defining, and fat contouring procedure all in one, as opposed to VASER liposuction, which generally is a volume reduction procedure. But the VASER high-definition liposuction is a very specific procedure that I find incredibly rewarding because they're some of the happiest patients that I've ever had afterwards. So it's a very specific technique that requires a specific surgeon, and I love doing it. So if you're interested in VASER high-definition liposuction, come in and talk, and we'll talk about what your options are. Thank you very much.